My name is Ernest Almond, and I grew up in church because I had no choice. I was the son of a preacher man, so I was in church every Sunday. I started to have some problems with the church for a couple of reasons. I started to see that people were living double lives, that they were one person on Sunday in church and that they were somebody else when they left. I also noticed that the messages that the guy was preaching really didn't connect with me, so I didn't really understand how what he was saying would connect to my everyday life. And so when I got good and old enough and I moved out of my parents' house, I broke up with the church. I had a nice little sports car. I was the life of the party. I was still making good grades. I was hanging out with the ladies. I was doing everything that I thought was the life in college, and I was having fun. I enjoyed it. I lived it up. Reality kind of smacked me in the face. I started having issues with my relationships. Friendships were coming and going, and my father was getting sicker and he would soon pass away. And my job was a lot harder than I thought it would, and I started grasping at things, trying to find meaning. And what I realized is that what I had going on in my life, it didn't satisfy me anymore. I needed to know, is there more? God gave me an answer. And I recognized that God had called me not just to get saved, but also to be a pastor, to be somebody that pointed his people back to their source. In June of 2013, the Lord spoke to my family and let us know that it was time for us to move. He was sending us to Jacksonville, Florida. I never lived there, never visited there. I was born and raised in North Carolina, but in July of last year, we moved here to start Higher Definition Church, a place where we'll teach that there's nothing we are, nothing we can do, and nothing we can say that can properly define us, that our highest definition is achieved when we recognize who we are through a relationship with Jesus Christ and recognize that we're children of God. Higher Definition Church is going to be a place where people will grow as authentic followers of Jesus and will demonstrate our love for God and God's love for humanity. People will be empowered to live life in higher definition, the way that God designed their lives. To accomplish this mission, we need your help. We're calling on everyone who's willing to hear our heart for the people and our vision for the city of Jacksonville. Partner with us. Help us give birth to this church by donating to our cause.